to say about it.
And Shotzzy's making a move here. He's queuing up the flag run, trying to get his shields back. Can he stay alive? He does it. Takes down Pistola. That's going to be 2 down for Envy. He doesn't have his shields back, and he misses the flag. A little bit of a fumble right there. Less than 3 minutes left, and that flag is still sitting out there. And he's still picking up kills. That's 3 down for Envy. The last player's in the flag. He got that flag. Does he get the stick? He gets the stick. Are you serious? It is a flag standoff now as Splyce get the flag all the way back to their base, and Team Envious keeping the flag alive in theirs. Dave, this looks like it's absolutely over. 5 more kills for Splyce, and it looks like Team Envious is going to be sent to the elimination bracket. Gets the double kill on top of that, 2 more kills, and Splyce have only dropped 2 games this tournament now. This will put them quite ahead of the rest.
Yeah, I mean, clearly ahead of the rest. They are going to the grand final. Splyce guaranteed top 2.
Like the kind of passive player for a bit, make sure you're just backing off, leaving this one, protecting your teammates. But my word, Dave, this is going to be a quick cap if Optic can't answer back.
Such a good move right there from Shotzzy. Shotzzy met with 1 player over on car side of his base, so he fought that. They drops the flag and then goes towards his attic.
Shotzzy will clear out. The players moving and trying to traverse around that sniper platform. Goes for the one-on-one engagement with Frosty. They both thrust. Who's going to get the kill? Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Jesus, he just banks it off the pipe. He doesn't stay alive in the end, but to be able to just pull himself back up like that, incredible stuff. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Total control in effect here for Splyce. Kills coming out, which is good. They're now managing to stop that bleeding for now and push them back. But Splyce, they still have the stronghold control, and they'll keep on ticking. Shotzzy with the camo. Green gun in hand. 1-2, thank you. Easy kill on Lethal there. Just defending this. You hear the dink come up in the back. The little bell's ringing, so he knows someone else is here. He's going to chase this kill. Easy kill on Fans. Shotzzy with the spree as well. Can he go for more? Of course he can. There's the perfect, and the double backs off for a second.
He wanted to challenge it so bad too, but that takes so much composure. He says, you know what, this isn't all about glory. He's gonna back up and just take those shots. Right there, Lethal trying to go for that ninja, but Shotzi's had that tried against him too many times in matchmaking.
Look at this. He's actually he's moving the barrel in case anyone walks around that corner, then he can just shoot it and blow them up. He's set a little trap, which is, I mean, little nuances like that are what make this team so damn good. The green gun, we know it well, Dave, noob combo, it's been there for many years, and right now, the green gun has been the green wall's problem.
It's been tough. I mean, every single time Optic make 1 slight misstep, they're punished for it.
Look, they can still do this, but it has to be textbook, kill for kill.
It was literally milliseconds away from at some point just taking up the next point as Optic were able to revert over that last stronghold. And somehow, not even just getting that 1, it wasn't like they just stopped the bleeding. They somehow turned that into a trip cap for a temporary period of time. Optic cannot afford for a split second.
No!
This to go over. Huge one-on-one by Shotzzy.
That's going to be it. They've actually transferred it, and it's done. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2018 Halo World Championship Orlando Open champions, it's Splyce. Another player next to him there with no shield. I'm looking in the kill feed. Looks like Stella's going to pick that one up. Will destroy the barrel so he doesn't get taken out by it, which is something, actually, to be fair, it's surprising still how many people get killed by that barrel. They don't actually pay attention to it and get rid of it just as you saw there. 1 player will drop down. Cristola does have some support. 1, 2, 3. Snaky hits the deck once again. That's the thing about the light rifle. You have incredible aim. It's only 3 bullets to the dome to drop somebody.
Yeah, when he has the shot advantage like that, you saw how he kind of took that slow. That 3rd and final shot, he just took his time. He realized he doesn't need to panic. In a case like this, he's out, his pacing's much faster. Double melee coming out of Renegade. He is quite the brawler as he's holding down this top car side, trying to desperately stop that recovery, and he does get it. But at the same time, too, Shotzzy gets the kill over on Fragger.
This is scary. Stalemate comes through. Double kill comes in. They're going to move it again. They did get the return, but this could essentially be just a fresh pull off the bank. They're all moving together. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. They're in a line. It wouldn't surprise me if one of them did push that. That's exactly what they do. Stellar will hand it off, and now we'll move back. They'll either get another pull, or at least just slay them while they're coming off the respawn. Rather than kind of doing the old thing we see on Coliseum, it's like, okay, you move over to the elbow corner, and you can stop anyone from spawning elbow. Rather than do that, they'll just kill them in the spawn.
Yeah, they're so efficient in that situation. Look at if you rewind that last flag run in your head. Clearly, Shotzzy has back covered for a moment, and they decided to go cover towards car side, and then he was happy just to toss that flag off to his other teammate over at red side car. So as soon as one of these players gets weak, it's not like that flag stops permanently. Someone else is running it, and just like that, that's a 3-0 victory on flag and a 3-0 victory for Splice.
Let's make a quick note. Not a single bullet hit him then. That was a full stealth. Not a single bullet or single grenade tagged him. He just ran across the map.
You don't want to let Splice get off to a hot start and close this out early. But that's what it's looking like Shotzzy is planning to do at this moment as they picked off a couple kills, and he now has this over towards Porch. Watch Shotzi's movement as he goes in and out of these small locations. Like, for example, when he's over at Silo, he's going to read that situation. Did he get shot recently? Is there a grenade coming? He's going to know when he should be going in and out of that cover.
Perfect run from Shotzzy, pulling that flag at exactly the right time. Teammates picking up kills across the board. It was actually Eco who was doing so much damage here, and Shotzzy pops back out to finish that kill off on Red.
Eco did have the supports with Shotzzy, so that is going to be an open sniper rifle. In the meantime, Eco looks like that has his name on it, but a combat evolve will be happening.
Yeah, and that was 3 dead there for Infused. Shotzzy jumping over to get that weapon. Sure enough, catches it mid-air, and now we'll see how he's going to be able to put this one to use. 27 to 15, you just see those kills start adding up and up and up, and this lead just continuing to grow.
And Shotzzy, Renegade actually doing it all. He's going to get a double kill, looking for the spawn kill, and it looks like not a headshot, but a quick draw will kill Mose. Now going for another kill, and a ka-chow moment on a Jimbo as he's going to get taken down. That is a flash you don't want to see for a hot second from Shotzzy. Going for another moment, doesn't head it, but he will.
And that was just such a great headshot. The fact that he even put it in there, he just
got him to the ka-chow, man.
Oh, man, and then Infused. They were doing good. It was 16 to 12 at one point this game, but this is just completely gone out of control since Shotzzy was able to get this weapon.
And right now, some shots across the map already as we're starting this one off. Jimbo is going to be going to camo. Nobody's going for a quick burn just yet. Making his way, P2 Mose does die. Shotzzy already with the double kill. Camo is still up for grabs. He's just going to go for a suicide for it, and I think that was a good play. But Shotzzy already has the flag in motion, and that's 3 players dead from Infused.
You got Infused over there battling for the camo, going to burn it, and as soon as they get the burn, which, you know, looking from Jimbo's point of view, you're like, oh, that's a good burn. Go ahead and get that one out on the map. But with that being said, Shotzi's already coming behind him, somehow across the map, grabbing the flag, and bringing it all the way back to the base before they even know what's happening at camo.
Picked up the reload. Shotzzy is so good at spring jumping, it's inhuman.
Oh my.
How good he can spring jump.
And these guys don't even know where he is.
Exactly. I told you, it's like he has camo, but he doesn't. It makes no sense. The kid is just a freak of nature when it comes to Halo.
Go into the hands, I believe. Actually, it's going to go into the hands of Shotzzy after taking down a couple players. Picking up the double kill, looking for the triple. There's a player over by the vending machine. Can he pick up the kill? Things are going to slow down here again at 18 to 20. They've brought themselves back into this.
Oh, and Boo Boo Doo Boo peeks his head out top gold, and his face just gets ripped off. And now we saw what Envious was able to do in the lead they were able to build with that first sniper rifle. But the very first lead change of this game comes at the hands of Shotzzy and Splice once he grabs that sniper, and now he's going to do exactly what we saw Envy doing. Just rotate this around, stay alive, constantly be a distraction you got to be aware of.
When he is queuing up that sniper, you can only think he's going to hit that shot. It's Shotzzy just doing the most ridiculous things. It's more surprising that he's missing that type of shot.
I mean, that is a hard shot to hit. It doesn't matter if he's zoomed in or no scoping here. He is just such a high hit percentage. There's accuracy absolutely insane. One of the most talented players that we have in the league, if not the most skilled one currently.
He is just waiting for anybody to peek out, just poke their head. He knows somebody has got to be over here. He knows the spawns. And that's the thing about a lot of these top players. They know where their other team is going to be coming from. They know where to look. They know where to just have that aimer lined up, ready to pick up a headshot.
You can just see how aggressive this team is, how hard it is to set up and do anything. They knew they were being charged by blue, but they were not expecting a rotation from the sniper rifle player from glass through yard behind them all the way in blue.
What once was a team envious 10-kill lead has completely switched over.
But Frosty has some rockets in his back pocket, and this is really going to count going into the late stages of this game.
Splice still putting points on the board. These are the last few moments of the game. Frosty, he's able to get the rocket, but he does not get the kill. Shotzzy punishing Frosty.
Shotzzy going to play this one slow. You see, teammates of his are falling in the feed. Now he's going to have a nice flank potentially behind these players, just scoping out, calling out those players. Interesting to see if he goes for a flagpole, and this is what I love about Splice. Even though they're down on numbers, Shotzzy gets that flag on the move, and that just causes another problem, not just where players are. Tox now have to worry about where that flag's moving.
Right, and we did see Stellar on the side of Splice get a return, so they might continue this run as well. Yes, Eco's actually going to bring it through the maze here.
Shotzzy picks up a big snipe there. I think that was on Frosty, who might have been moving that flag. Throws it up to the window there. Not sure if anyone is in position here to stop this from Tox. It's lethal versus Renegade. Renegade wins the battle. Stella picks up another kill, scoops this one up. Renegade's going to put the first flag of the board in.
And it only takes them about a minute and a half to do that as they bring the first flag of the game in. Fantastic flag rallying. They waited in Fountain. They get the return. They toss it up to the flat. You saw how easy it was for them to bring that in as Shotzzy's starting to heat up.
Shotzzy's starting to heat up. Snakebite going to challenge him. Just a couple of minutes, though, for the guys on Splice to put that first flag on the board. Cleans up the kill on Snakebite as well. Now just patiently waiting for his shields, and this is what I talked about. Splice so comfortable playing both sides of the map.
You can't challenge Shotzzy. On set, this is what you were talking about, right? You don't expect this guy to miss no-scopes, and he's hitting everything right now.
As we move into our game number 2, which is going to be Slayer on Plaza.
And what a... Anyone who saw that top mid cam, that's a way too easy of an overshield grab. There were 2 players top middle for Splice who were there for that overshield. They're going to get sniper rifle as well, so what a fantastic opening for them as they lead here 5-1.
Yeah, pick a play you don't want the sniper rifle in the hands with. It's going to be Shotzzy. Shotzzy now set up. Finds one headshot on Royal 2. That's exactly why you don't want that weapon in his hands. He's so deadly accurate, but also always puts himself in such fantastic positions. You'll see if he comes under fire here, set up on the glass, he's in position to just back away and stay alive, rotate towards his teammates.
That's right. Stellar does trade over at Cafe, so Splice is going to need to make sure there aren't too many holes in their setup as they're up. Look at this. I mean, Shotzzy, I can't tell you how big that is, right? If you could just hit a very quick whip body shot, you slow down that player immediately, you slow down the rest. You cannot continue lifting up the nest lift if Shotzzy has the sniper rifle. Right here, take a look right now. Take a look at the bottom right of your screen. Tox, 95 points, only 5 more they need. Splice here needs 10 points, and they're currently scoring an overshield in hand.
And look how aggressively they're pushing as well. Trying to clear out this space. They get the reset as well. Renegade has, oh no, he got taken out with the camouflage. It's all up to Stella now. Has a 1v1 in the pit. It looks like Tox are going to convert this. Do they get the points on the board? They don't. The reset comes in.
Oh my gosh, what a reset from Splice. Only 4 points to go.
Shotzzy! Triple kill to save the game from Shotzzy. 2 points away. The young god closes the game out, and it's going to be 3-0 to Splice.
And that's what Splice is capable of. Just when you think they're out of it, just when you think losing the overshield and the camo at front base has done them in, Shotzzy comes in with a triple kill and a reset to steal the game out from under you. They go up 3-0 in our grand finals. Any team makes a mistake here, this could lead to a victory.
Stella's going to get this one back. 2 kills full here for Splice. Stella drops that one off. Immediately going to push back. Look at this. Eco's on the return. There's absolutely no one here for Tox. Can they convert this flag, though?
Looks like they're there. They're going to bring in the portrait now. This should be it.
Stella's going to put it in, and you have a new Halo World Champion. Shotzzy, Renegade, Stella, and Eco close out their dominant performance here in Seattle. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together once more for your 2018 Halo World Champions. It's Splice.
It is interesting that Shotzzy is actually the player from Splice who is the ball holder. You wouldn't think that when he is the one player who has one of the highest KDs in this tournament, one of the players who has the most damage dealt in this tournament, yet he has the most ball time for Splice this tournament.
He does it all.
He does everything.
He's a renaissance man. He can do absolutely everything. Trippy, still improving. He's proving that he is one of the top players here in Halo 5. That's a double kill for Shotzzy. Hanging back, making sure no players are flanking around Pelican. It seems like he knows the players here, and yep, he is going to be able to find Snipe down. Does spot another player at Engine 1, but he's going to go back to his spot. I feel like this might be the Shotzzy spot. He just hangs out here all the time, every time I've seen him play on this.
He was able to kill 2 people from Tox after they got a capture. He died, and then off the spawn, instantly ran back over to the base and was able to find a triple kill, almost an overkill, as Shotzzy is now finding kills of his own. Listen, look at that. That instant swing of a pistol shot to the player at the other side of the map, which he's obviously heard the call out. Great listening from Shotzzy.
He's trying to get that flag moving, but also trying to get his shields back. He's able to get his shields back, but a nade comes flying in. A guy flying above. Can he dipsy doodle out of here and get this kill? Yes, he is going to do it. Snakebite getting shut down by Shotzzy.
Maybe just 1 second difference from the coach there could have made it, because he was expecting it. He tried to pick it up. He thought it was going to be there, but it wasn't there. And then it popped just that 1 second too late. As you say, a massive shame for Tox, and now they're 6 kills down. That could have been a real chance for them. Instead, Splice, they're going to benefit from this moment. They're going to get aggressive. Shotzzy behind the back lines here, killing Frenzy for him as well. He's been amazing all tournament. He finds the triple. What is Shotzzy on? He is absolutely incredible in this game.
At the start of the game, you can see Shotzzy. He was the one who got that first camouflage. He's going to get an uncontested second one as well. And Lucid should be a little bit disappointed there, because they did pick up kills around those power-up times. So they have to at least try and get hold of that overshield outside at the moment. But Shotzzy with the green gun, he's just going to be doing so much damage. And I believe that the OS was actually burnt.
Yes, indeed. Just got that call from the back from Wonder Boy. Thank you. Keeping an eye on everything across all 8 screens here on the main stage. Tied up here right around the 21 mark. But I got to say, one thing you have to point out is that blue push where you saw Splice trying to get the trip cap, even though they didn't convert on it, very intentional, because it lets them grab that camo, right? It led to a lot of chaos at back blue, and it lets Shotzzy go on this tear now with the camo, and it leads to a trip cap. So everything you see, especially in a strongholds, go 2 to 3 plays back to see exactly how that happened, because a team like Splice is setting up for these moments a minute or more prior. For a moment, we had 2 snipers in the hands of Splice, but that is slowed down as we're going to see that sniper picked up right now. A sniper battle between Penguin and Shotzzy.
Now, this is everything that Shotzzy wants. He has one player at least on the respawn. Finds Mikwin sliding into ring. Gonna hit another shot here onto the player behind him. The triple kill here for Shotzzy. He's looking for the respawners, and he finds it. We're talking about him being quiet. Welcome to London, Shotzzy.
What a start from him. We saw a little bit of shakiness in that first game 1, but I think he's shaking those nerves straight off. Great opening overkill for him, as he's now up on ring 3, continuing to rain down damage.
Destroying at the moment. Shotzzy is a man on a mission.
Hopping through tunnel, Shotzzy in the corner. Can he be the difference maker? 2 down with him, 3 down with him. Shotzzy with a nasty triple. And looks to light up the 4th. There comes the peak as Formal drops everybody down from Huntsman.
2v1 situation. Shotzzy now trying to make the rap. Methods as he sniffed something out. Has Chef Tony smelt something here? In from behind. Shotzzy may have just slipped through. There's the spot on the bomb player. 1 goes down. The player directly above him. Is he?
Oh,
no way! Shotzzy managed to pull that one out. Dead to rights in a 2v1. What a play that was.
Read like a book it almost seemed, and again when he made the first goal, I think he just saw him, and you saw him too, Miles, calling it out there just on top.
Just not necessarily from as big a deficit as Optic is facing, but on this map nonetheless.
I'll tell you what, they've done a darn good job of this hill. They've picked up 30 points. One that's a little bit more contested. 4 go down. JCap's going to make it number 5, and Dallas are going to get on this. If they get these 15 seconds, you probably think it's all but over.
They're both going to hit through the ruins, cut and collapse. They're going to fly on in. Shotzzy, though. Shotzzy goes massive, because I think you had 3 players down there for Empire, and he comes up with a lovely triple for the hold.
Yeah, and one of the other things we took away from the last home series victory that they were able to take is this guy continues to get better, doesn't he?
3v2 for Rocker with 30 to go. They've got to find a site. B is wide open, and they're going to head that way. Oh, who's chasing him? Shotzy's just chasing him. He's chasing him.
And now it's time. It's time again. Bomb drop. Shotzzy just trying to finesse middle of the map. Just playing his life. I love this from Shotzzy. You can't kill him. He's still alive. Clayster is there. Back and forth. It's Shotzzy. Shotzzy with ridiculous movement, able to find the final kill.
What a play there from Shotzzy to chase him down. And yeah, mid-map was his playground. Looked like he was on a jungle gym, just hopping over everything, finessing his life.
Clay in that position. Those spawns were still there for Minnesota. And Clay was just trying to buy time for his teammates to get to him. And they're able to get inside pool hall. Now can they break? Shotzzy be able to take down 2. Hook with the 3rd. Shotzzy flies on in. Can he get the last one? He can. The movement on point. The shot on point. Shotzzy is ridiculous. He continues to do it map after map as they're going to fight for these final 20 seconds.
Let's get out of their way.
Still 3 versus 2 now on the retake phase, trying to make their way in. They have pretty much full site control. They don't have the angles though on this bomb. That's exactly where Shotzzy is. He can see the bomb from underneath that truck from very, very far away. If anyone goes for it,
But not on it. He knows that. Where's Crim at? Crim, just a little further behind. Crim's got to get taken down, but Shotzzy is still
here we
behind
go.
the truck.
Shotzzy.
Oh, look at the time. Look at the time. Look at the time. Shotzi's done it. A 1v3 to keep Dallas in the game. A tap, tap, tap from Shotzzy.
And now look,
Sim's like, hang on a second. What's this?
Sim's like, oh, dude, he could see the bomb. Oh, we're all learning, don't worry. We're all learning. Dallas, that was a beautiful trick, but the curtain has been revealed, and there's your magician.
In this map, too, unless they mount one of the more miraculous comebacks we've seen so far in Modern Warfare.
Yeah, not sure that's going to happen. That would be something. They're still trying to contest. Proto is there. Apathy is there, but Shotzzy is there for Dallas. He finds the final 2 kills, and it was comfortable.
Yo, one more mid.
Hit bottom was one
Mid
shot.
crates.
Mid crates. One in. No, not gonna go.
You're right.
No, you got it. I'm trying to pick it.
Okay. I'm looking at it.
Top out, dead.
I'm bottom middle.
No, they got top out, right side.
Green, I hear him green.
Alright, I'm bottom. Top green.
Can you jump out of top out?
Yeah.
I'm watching top
One
green.
has it right now.
Green, they're hitting green, I think.
Top green.
Go 2 middle, stake. 2 came out middle, white barrels.
Yeah, three middle.
Go 3. Green is lock container. Y'all can push it. Y'all can push it here. Guys, spawn green.
I spawn left.
I have right.
I gotta chop down B.
Green crate. Yo, middle. Hit.
Hit that. Yo, he killed me. Shooting me right on one shot.
Yo, top out dead.
Sam right dead. Another guy right.
I didn't stun anybody, right? Y'all can push it. 4 dead. 5, push. I'm blocking A.
Wait, is bottom out dead or no?
Yes.
We're not blocking green.
I'm blocking A.
The goal should be to get top 8, so you don't start losers. That's what the goal should be. Like, it's going to be tough no matter what.
Yeah.
But it's doable. Like, it's not like they're that far behind. Because you have, Paris, who has really dropped off. Toronto, who got knocked out.
But any aspirations of being high in the standings, I think, are... It's tough, if not impossible at this point. But yeah, if you can get top 8 and avoid that loser's bracket, you've got some players that have had some crazy champs runs, and maybe you can do it. But I guess I think there are positives to take out of this weekend for them, and I haven't felt that way in a long time.
Yeah.
Actually, I haven't felt that way maybe once this year. So that's good.
Yeah, it's just the positives are what, like, you win in a game 5 over Minnesota, which, they didn't have Alex, but I guess really the shining hope
the distance
is
too.
That's what I was going to say.
Good weekend here to really try and turn their season around. It's not necessarily been awful, but they would like to, of course, be competing for that top 4 as Shotzzy. Just line them up. There's the 4 in quick succession. This time, Priestley will shut down Hoop. Shotzzy so fast on the trade. Selim does find Crim, though. 3v3. Shotzzy pushes forward, finds Sim. 3v2. Major Maniac and Selim up for phase.
Again, Selim, just same thing. Just laying down over in the forest, and he just gets kills. People just walk into his line of sight, but now, of course, he's got to worry about a couple different things, including the flank that Shotzi's going.
Selim shuts down Clay, 2v2. And Shotzzy may realize he has to be a little quick here. Major Maniac will fall, 2v1. Selim, last man up for phase. It's a 1v2 for him, now the 1v1. They'll find Illy, 30 seconds left. Shotzzy does tag him up. Now, if you're Shotzzy here, you just hot bomb. Is that the play? Well, he does decide to go for it. Selim, is he going to check in time? That's the question. Well, Shotzzy, off. He got the defuse. He did. I thought he hopped off maybe as he heard, but no, he sticks it. Oh, Lord, the confidence from him.
I think he's trying to go at Zuma, but Zuma just holds the door. Great play out of him. Now, which bomb site do they want to go after? And Shotzzy, he can make the play. That is the bomb carrier. Gonna take his time, plays it patiently. Hello, Temp says hello. He's gonna pop the smoke. Use the dead silence. The finesse challenges Mac is able to win it. Now it's a 1 versus 1.
Shotzzy going for the 1v3. One more fight to win, or well, just to play the clock. Don't allow the plant to get down. Zuma's hunting. Shotzzy playing it so well.
It's over.
No time to plant. Just has to play his life. Shotzzy makes the play. The trigger discipline on the bomb. Flies through the smoke. Guns a second. And what a clutch it is.
A player just jumped over the top of him. He has no idea. There is a player directly above him. He saw the shadow, Zed. He may have just snuck through. The dead silence finishes up, but he's still creeping and sneaking.
And he got his teammate to spawn?
He's got his teammate spawns now, so this could be huge from Paris Legion. Again, the kill's going to be coming through on the other side of the map, but Paris, they're in and amongst your drawers. Shotzzy may find 3 on the other side of the map, but with that, Illy managed to creep through, finds a kill or 2 upstairs. He has still no idea. There are so many players of Legion there on the point as Shotzzy now gets involved, trying to clear out the upstairs. Great shots into Kismet. That is a disgusting 1v1, and he can't quite keep the run going. But still, the rest of the Dallas Empire now rocking in on point, finding these kills, keeping the hard points safe for their team.
Priesta's looking for it. That is a tough shot, and well, Shotzi's gonna put the shots in. Just trying to watch over his teammates. Nice 20-second hold so far. There you go. You see the beams from it. He's picking up the back as 4 go down. And there's the spawns for Atlanta FaZe. But they do have to be careful because you see number 6. That's Hook. He's going to recognize that. And he's going to try to play for the first hill when we rotate on over.
I think you got a really good example of why the Grau's good at that range. 30 seconds to go. Gets planted now. A flurry of kills back and forth. It's going to be a 2v2. Make it a 2v1. All on Celium now. Clutch up. Able to snap onto the first. Celium stays up. Just trying to finesse behind. Going to pop dead silence as well. Can Celium pull off the 1 versus 2? Just trying to spot him. There's the spot. Here comes Shotzzy. He's pushing it out. He hits the shots. The clutch is in. And Shotzzy wins the 1 versus 1. And time for the defuse to bring it to 4-4.
To win 4 rounds in a row, that is quite a mission to do. Simp, though, gets aggressive towards B. He's going to find the first blood. Trying to finesse and play his life and at least take down another one he can. Gives his team man advantage. Look at the flank. It's Major Maniac. It's Priesta. They work Clayster. Nice teamwork now.
Yeah, but even though you have numbers, FaZe is never safe in this scenario. Never safe in this scenario. Now, never safe in this scenario. Now 1 versus 1. 1 versus 2. Sorry, Priesta versus Crim and Shotzzy in another round where FaZe had numbers. Empire clutching up. Priesta, no dead silence, will turn it into a 1 versus 1. Priesta versus our MVP and Shotzzy. Both players take damage. The challenge comes in from Shotzzy, and the regular season MVP gets it done. Empire take it 6-3. In 3 of those rounds, they had no business winning. The finesse comes in, and Simp able to win that. Numbers over to FaZe. Might not last long, though, as Shotzi's flying forward. Clay and Shotzzy are going to get the play.
Oh, Simp goes. Oh, wait, no. They got it. Crim was on it. Crim was on it the whole time.
Yeah, but there are two players left that could have gotten some pressure mid. Both are going to fall, so there's an opening there. And it's Shotzzy with the opening. Cracks it wide open. That's 3 in a row for Shotzzy on the push. Make it 4. Shotzzy dismantling the FaZe roster, and what a big break this could be. And the spot in the corner as well. It's a wild killing spree in for Shotzzy. The finesse up top to the boxes as Shotzzy is just lights out. Look how quickly Empire break in.
Yeah, those individual plays, man. That's why he's our regular season MVP. He's on cell. You have play going all the way around. Shotzzy gets the call out. Shotzzy makes it a 2 versus 4.
What feels like the 15th 2v4 for FaZe. They've been put in so many bad spots in this search and destroy. Does it end here? Empire can smell it.
They're all trying to get Major
taste
Maniac.
it.
They're all isolating him. They're all isolating Major Maniac. He's trying to play his life. He's trying to stay alive. Simp backs up to help him. But they have 30 seconds, maybe. They have to go.
Everywhere you look, you just see Empire players. Time ticking, second by second. FaZe's dream of a championship is disappearing. Every window, every door, there's somebody. It's a ludicrous gunfight win for Sim, but will it be enough? Just 12 seconds to go. Seemingly nothing that he can do, and there's the final kill. Dallas Empire get it done. They are your 2020 Call of Duty League champions.
45 seconds left on the clock, and I think we're going to play for the kill. It's a 2 versus 1 situation. Shotzzy's just trying to hold this lane, hold that angle. Surge, oh my god. Shotzzy makes it a 1v1. Surge opted to make the bomb move over towards A, and it's cost Octane his life. Now Looney in a 1 versus 1 against Shotzzy. And it's a straight gunfight in the middle of the map. They're going to get it done in the park here. Stun goes through. Does manage to connect with the flash. Here we go. Looney. Big. Oh, no! No, 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 no! Oh, my God, no! What a win from Shotzzy. Ah, that stings. Looney did everything right. But the old Cuevas Castro magic.
Showing us that it was just a slow start. That's all it was. Shotzzy on the flank finds 2. Shotzzy finds 3. A huge play coming in from the Astro MVP of last season. It was Hook in the S&D, and it's Shotzzy here in the control. And now Hook as well, trying to cause some problems up close. London now struggling to get out of their base, and Shotzi's not playing it on slowing down. Goes over the side of the ramp, and he has taken everybody down, even from range.
Play with a trade. Diamond still alive up top, able to hit the shots. Drops down low, and Shotzzy wins a big one-on-one. Now to a 2 versus 2 we go. Clay, gun up, ready to rock. Shotzzy now off that amazing last map and that incredible opening round. He's in a 1 versus 2. First Clay and Mac. He's just got to keep them off this. And he get a little bit of luck on his side. Trying to continue to spot the map. A little trigger discipline there. You love to see it. Patience now. 1 versus 1 versus Clay. Not enough time. Shotzzy able to play it perfectly. Clutches up in the 1v2. The trigger discipline onto the first. And just stays alive. Shotzzy big in the 2 versus 2. As he gets the 2 final kills. And they're going to go right back to it. Yeah, right back to it. Here comes the hit. Can Attach be the hero yet again? Or who's going to get this first blood? Nope, they were ready for Attach this time. And Shotzzy putting them on skates. 2 more for Shotzzy. 3 in the round. 5 in a row as Shotzzy lights up Express.
Woo! My man got crisscrossed right here. Shotzzy is staying alive. Switches up the route. Right, left, right. See you later, brother.
That's like a crossover in the NBA. Like, Accuracy's ankles were left somewhere on Express. Just snapped. Here comes everybody flying off a spawn now for Empire.
Only 2 players on it, so Dallas going to take their time a little bit. It's about halfway, but Hook with plane control. Shotzzy comes on in. Now 5v5, nice only 10 seconds, and they kind of have to fly off this. Illy's ready for the push. Come on through. Scump on the bottom side. Maybe just wants to try and get on it. Try to pause it, but Shotzzy again.
Dude.
Comes off spawn. It's Dallas with these rounds. They are just clutching up at the final seconds.
Yeah, Shotzzy, man, a beast. He gets the angle behind 2 players, then gets the final kill. Yeah, he gets the opener as well. So it's what, like 4 in a row for him there. Just incredible from Shotzzy. He takes out 3 of the 4 players there and then stays alive to get another. That's just nutty stuff from Shotzzy. Very fast into a 3 versus 3. And Empire, once again, wrapping this bomb. He's got backup. Yep, Accuracy's like, all right, it might be coming my way.
Yeah, they're just making sure on the Dallas side, nobody pushed through the spawn. And as you said, it's Accuracy again. He's the one saying, okay, it's an A hit. The other 2 players playing towards B. Shotzzy is making sure there's no rotation. It's all going to be on Accuracy right now. What can he find? He hears the stun. Is that going to pull them? Not yet. They're still staying. They're still staying there. I think now it's time to rotate. Now it's time to rotate, but it's a fake. Look, Crim. It's only Crim. Are they going to catch him on the rotation? The fake by Crim works. It works by Crim, and now it's a 3v2. They have bomb control. Standy's weak, middle of the map.
Standy's going to get caught. The fake pays off. Now all on Accuracy. 1 versus 3. What a play from Empire in the round 11. The fake and shake.
And look
as Empire gets the search.
Pumped. They knew how big of a map that was.
Empire coming off a spawn. Can they get in? 3 down, 3 go down.
He's got
41. They got him at 41
seconds.
You got to be kidding me. They can do it here. They can push it to around 5. It's just accuracy. It's just accuracy to try and clutch up. 1 down. They do it. No. Somehow Empire with 0.1 of the clock get it to around 5. You know, we didn't see it right away, obviously, but with who gone, I feel like, not that we forgot exactly, but Shotzzy was the MVP last year. And if you didn't see his tweet the other day, please watch it. Joe sent it to me and said, I'm so glad I don't play Call of Duty anymore. Professionally, it is, dude, he broke my ankles just watching the video. The guy's movement is absurd.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone really forgot. It's just looking at his year compared to what
100%.
Hook was doing, especially in stage 1, but he has been improving. You're seeing it here.
The first blood is Assault, a flurry of kills, 2 down from either side. Sheen, though, continues to tear into a 1v1 we go. This is Sheen for the win, for the streaks. Catches on bomb, tries to reposition. Shotzzy over the top, the slide, and that's the movement from Shotzzy, the little ledge boost over Sheen's head. Can't snap, no streaks, Empire. Round victory.
And there we go. They finally get the stop that they needed. Now maybe forcing Gorilla's hand to switch things up. And as you said, a huge kill in that one-on-one. We'll see it from his point of view right here. Chin was on 6 in a row.
Look at this.
A couple of shots connect. The ledge slide is in. The pistol connects. And Chin plays that well. He knows that he's probably going to push the fight because the bullets are in. Tries to reposition. But sometimes there's just nothing you can do. Boy, he finds those opening lanes. He's able to take him down, but Shotzzy is in a mantle on top, but he is all alone. He's able to take down 2, though. He makes this interesting. 25 seconds left. He's read this. He heard it. Now it's a 1v1.
Shotzzy making the play for the ace. And the huge clutch. Can he get it done? 15 seconds to go. The plant never got in. All the pressure to Dashy. He was a monster map 1, but he can't do it here. Shotzzy, what a round.
He's going to get blooded. You have the push-up now behind that on the bomb. Skump's going to get there. Shotzzy's going to fly on through. He finds the timing. Shotzzy is dominating inside the plane.
1v2 now for Envoy. 1v1 now for Envoy. Does Shotzzy have another crazy round? Time is a-ticking. Envoy's got to go. And Shotzzy just holds it. Shotzzy once again. It is his plane, just locking it down. The multi-kills, unreal from Shotzzy. And dude, I mean, what he hits, I mean, he catches one planting, but then a little like ledge boost kind of off the bomb. Like, Formal didn't have a chance.
Also gonna have the awareness of apathy, but apathy's there. Shuts down Vivid, is not aware of Shotzzy's positioning, so it will be a 1-for-1 trade. And now here comes the streak. 25 seconds left, and Gorillas will have to start to squander themselves. Somewhat of a separation now, as Silly, who did have the bomb, falls at the hands once more of the Shotman. 10-4, make it 11-4. Final player spotted, and you can give him that one too. Dallas take the S&D off of another highlight play from Shotzzy.
And I'm pretty sure that was the ace on the round, man. Shotzzy and Vivid played that beautifully.
He gets him very, very weak, but now, as it's a fast plant, immediately through water goes Shotzzy. The trade will not be there, but once again, it's first blood for Empire, immediate response from Mac. Shotzzy is still here and lurking. 2 kills in the round.
Yeah, but where's Clay? Where is Clay? That is the question. Nice trade from Vivid, but this sets Mac up for a 1v1. He hears it. Now it's just a question of, is Shotzzy going to hit towards the back room? Going to wait for the dropout, and Shotzzy plays it so patiently. The high IQ play. He's worried that he's going to take the one-on-one towards the back stairs, and Shotzzy just waits for him to drop down or go towards that, right on that ledge, wins the gunfight.
Incredible round from Shotzzy. I mean, the 2 picks from Water Steps, the clutch up in the 1v1. Shotzzy, though, he is waiting. There's the pounce. Gets away. Wonderful nade. Able to connect, but Hydra and Clayster do find openers at the same time. So quickly it goes into a 2v2. Shotzzy just flies. He knows he's weak. The call out is in. Illy with the final one to push out the 5-0. It's flawless from Empire so far.
Well, it feels, it's just like one of those plays.
He's disgusting.
Yeah, it's just his ability to stay alive. But yeah, I think Kleenex was just hoping that maybe his teammates can get to top green a little quicker. And he's put in an awkward position, right? Do I slay inside of bricks? Do I just wait for them? And maybe the better call was just for him to slay a little bit forward, but they were trying to get on that point, and instead of doing that, now they're in a tough spot. Shotzzy on 5 in a row.
Yeah, he just does not look fun to play against at all. King Cammy right there with him, 29 and 18. What a monster he has been. 24 more points, and they're back to a final. But Empire, they still got some life.
Hey, Shotzzy sneaks on through. He's able to take down 2. But while there's an opening on one side, there's an opening on the other. So they could have been up to about 240. But Shotzzy, he gets some of that time and gets him off of it. And now they have a really good setup. Empire can win it here. You have Krim on the hill. You have Vivid inside of gold. All of the push for the most part is towards the front. Bance is going all the way around. That is the one key. But Vivid's going to know it now. He's going to give that information to his team.
Krim was winning fight after fight. Finally, he drops, but Illy with the second AR there to clean it up. Now the pinch from Bance, and Illy picking it up beautifully, but a nice nade and shots from Bance. Is he still being a threat? But all this time, the way of Empire now in front. The lead changed to Empire and still the opportunity to close it out. But if he just gets the contest here for a moment.
Not enough. It's not enough.
It's not enough. It's not enough. I thought a couple more seconds.
That's what they were trying to play for. They were trying to play for it.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Empire. They can push you to a map 5. There's still enough time on the hard point. Ultra got to get in for a contest for another second, but the crossfire is there, and Empire take the map 4. We're headed to another map 5 between these two teams. How the hell did we get there after the first 2 maps?
Unreal composure from Empire. I'll tell you what, though, Shotzzy, that play to sneak up and kill 2, they got them off the time, but he also gave himself, 5 seconds? That 5 seconds is the difference from us going to another hill.
Shotzzy taking on Abizi. Shoulders are being thrown. Shots exchanged. Who comes out on top? This is to keep the flank safe for the time being. As Shotzzy, beautiful movement. He's already upstairs. Oh, down we go. And these two are dicing with each other. 2 of the finest movement players in the league. And who's going to come out on top? In the meanwhile, Krim's taking care of Arsties. And here we go. Tiny Terrors charging forward. 15 seconds on the clock. Krim's going to try to stop him, but where is he? They've got no idea. Krim could find the play on both of them. There's the shots. Krim finds one. There it is. He should be able to get it. Krim 6. What a round.
One of the most godlike plays we have maybe seen all year. Shotzzy like a ghost in the night.
B's almost gone. It may as well be complete. And I say, Lee, oh, he gets the kill.
Oh my God.
Clock's alive again. Now back to A. Cell's on it. Starting to get the capture here, but Shotzzy wins that gunfight as well. And there's less than 5 seconds to play for now. FaZe have got to go. And straight to A, they make the play. And it's going to be Shotzzy from up high. Oh, he lands the kill. And it allows the clock to burn out. What an absolute superstar move. Oh my word!
Are we gonna see it again?
We're gonna
Thank
see
God
it again.
for that. The best play.
Oh my God!
From the top rope.
He lands the shot, and with the kill on Simp here, like the 0.2 seconds clips over, and Dallas get the round. Busy back towards money. 3-man stack for Dallas Empire through kitchen. Shotzzy, oh my word, good timing. Shotzzy, oh, the timing's great. The shots are even better, and baby, he's in the back now. Abizi though, through money window, able to slow these players down, and oof. Thank God for that flak jacket. He ate that one. The Shotzzy on a 4 spree now. He is having a sensational map. There is an opening now,
that is the understatement of the century. Shotzi's unreal. He is making plays that like veterans of 10 years aren't able to make. He just waits for so long to time that push out perfectly. He's turned this into a 5 spree. You get the pressure on the point, and he wants the score trees. He wants to catch him off guard, and he gets him. Only finds 1, but that's the 6th spree for him, and he's got more gunfights to win. Line him up in front, give him number 7, give him the artillery, and still alive in the back, causing all of the problems.
Far from over. Here comes the push, though. It's going to be Arsties and Abizi trying to take care of him. There goes one. The second will just get the kill, but full streaks have been achieved for Shotzzy.
Shotzzy, our Game Fuel feature player, will be checking out from time to time, but we've seen some good stuff from Empire on this particular map.
Yeah, I mean 2 and 3, but as you said, we've seen some wins, some close games, and quickly it's Shotzzy, and he's one of the, I don't know if he's got some tips from Rambo or what, but objectively he is so aggressive with bomb plants, whether it's on Miami, on this map, he will literally clear out sites by his own and just plant the bomb. And this just sets his team up. You don't have trophies down if you're Gorillas, you don't have a lot of nades to use. And now time is being wasted. It is a 2 versus 3. Now a 1v2 for Shotzzy. The man planted the bomb. He's trying to do it all himself. There's only 15 seconds left. Why not? Give him the 3rd kill. He spots him. He's doing it all. This is the Shotzzy special right here.
He gets the spot, knows he's not on it. He's won the round. Shotzzy dropping and giving them the round.
Okay, and your hip fire's doing that. I think he had a little help.
Oh, screw that bag. Yeah, I don't like it either. Oh, but Assault does get a double through that stretch. So now it's silly in a 1 versus 2.
Oh, it's so funny sometimes when that happens, dude, that hip fire. When you're mantling things, it doesn't matter what the game is. It just looks so ridiculous.
Realism.
Yeah, you never know. One might get you.
Yeah. Yeah, good luck with that fight. Little shoulder, little peek. Shotzzy takes it. I'll have numbers again. 3v2 up against Shotzzy and Vivid. Shotzzy out the angle, and he can get that pick and get away with his life. No instant trade through for Mental based on the setup. Oh no, they both might get caught. They do. Shotzzy picking them apart, but Assault takes it to a 1 versus 1. And he's just gonna stick the plant. Can he get out? He's able to get away. Shotzzy versus Assault, match point.
He's planning it in a bit of a different scenario. But he's going to get some bad timing shots. He's going to take the long route. He's going to catch him. He finds 3 in the round, 9 kills in the game, and Dallas going to go up 2-0. Continues that here in game 3, even after losing that first round. We saw his end of the round beams onto a couple of players, but he does get taken down by Shotzzy.
Yeah, I think right as we hop off of him, he gets dropped, and well, Shotzi's dropping everybody now. 3, maybe 4. Major Maniac started it. Major Maniac will come right back to the blender. As he greets Shotzzy inside a kitchen, and that movement, yeah, you don't want to get into a finesse game with a Krieg versus him with his sub out.
Shotzzy has to be able to hear these steps, so he's given quite a bit of call-outs toward his squad mates. And you see Krim, quick adjustment, goes from the tractor now toward the street. Zilly able to reply with the first, but Shotzi's got other words to say. Takes the head away from Classic. But Pristini looks to even the numbers. Gets the nice angle there on to Vivid. And now we're into the 2 versus 2, 25 seconds on the clock. But a bomb that still has to be planted. Shotzzy and Pristini about to meet up, but it's Shotzzy who wins the affair. Unless trying to go for the trade, he's able to do it, but he's still left in such an awkward position. He has to get this plant down quick. He has to get it down fast. Does Shotzzy look to challenge this? You bet he does. Dallas now reach 5.
Oh my God, there are 10.8 seconds on the play clock. 3 points needed for Empire.
Oh no.
If Ultra pull this off, one of the more absurd things I've ever seen. They're on the point, though. They're on the point. It's not going to happen. Empire.
If he can be the hero of the round, as long as his life is up, he can check these bombs, and he is playing such a deep angle. He knows the game. He's made these adjustments. 20 seconds on the clock. The Swarm is here. He's found a couple kills, and Krim moves. Krim moves, and all of a sudden, Shotzzy in round 11. The 1v3, his teammates have left him in. 12 seconds on the clock. Not enough time to defuse just yet. Shotzzy, he needs 1 kill. Kill him off, bomb, win the game, and he gets it. The MVP providing in the 1 versus 3. Left in an impossible situation. But Shotzzy, the Lord, the Wizard, provides. Empire, the round 11 dagger on Miami just to tie up this series. I do not know how he does it. Shotzzy the magic, and well, again, how many times was time on the clock a factor in the perfect movement? Because of course it is the perfect slide. Shotzzy earning his paycheck and then some on the main stage.
Nice shots by Major, but he is weak. Attaching Major Maniac, trying to show their teamwork, but Shotzzy is here. Shotzzy so good, able to clutch the 1v2.
Unbelievable. The 3-on-4 retake is done as Shotzzy makes the play. A bit of finesse and the gunny to close it out. So far, so good as the comeback's starting to come in, but that's 5 in a row now for Shotzzy.
If I'm Shotzzy, I'm playing my life here, right? Well, he doesn't really care. He's not me, but I'm taking streaks to end this game, but they're going to try and end it here because if you're Empire, the only way you lose this really could be the streaks. Shotzzy staying alive, finds number 7. An MVP candidate finds number 8. Shotzzy trying to end the game right here. Artillery in. He's doing it by himself.
himself, the man on a mission for the repeat, the time remaining on the point to get the W. Nobody close enough. Streaks are raining in, and Empire close out map 1.
And don't listen to me. Do whatever you want. Never mind. Unbelievable stuff.
He's got the time. He's gonna get this down.
Illy's got to make the run. Shotzzy could be the hero here. Can he find the kill? Well, the shot punch comes through. There's one player left. It's Arcites. He's got to watch the bomb, and Shotzzy now trying to get this done. Can the Diamante strike again? The answer is no, and Dallas. What a funny round that one was. They will now take the lead. And there's 30 seconds remaining on this point now, and Ultra, again, in a premium position to get the remainder of it. Again, have to think of rotations for next. There's an awkward gunfight taking place in top green, and it's your Game Fuel featured player trying to find the kills there again. Shotzzy on a 2 spree right now, looking to push it ever further. But again, eyes on the next hard point. Lower right-hand side of the screen. Bance was trying to get involved. Illy says no, and now the play continues. Dallas looking to pull this one back.
And we just know Toronto, right? A team that makes very few mistakes. Well, you go into a Money Hill, they effectively get that full 60, lock it down. That means Empire, they have to play at their Sunday best as well and make sure that they secure their own Money Hill. Shotzzy able to pick up 2. He's looking for some scorching. Give him the next one, and he gets the artillery.
Oh, there it is! Shotzzy on a spree right now. Give yourself a fighting chance to get revenge on Atlanta FaZe, to go back to back, find it, dig deep, go as hard as you possibly can. They've got the point for now, but Ultra now through the rear. Illy with the first, the trades there from Insight. Beautiful work, but Shotzzy once again doing everything he possibly can. Kleenex, Insight on the 4 spree now. In they go, and 220, we're climbing. We're getting very, very close to the end here. Krim, go, 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 get in the point, find the kills. You got to keep sending the boys forward. There's Shotzzy, in and he goes. Insight's on a 5. Krim, oh boy, just about stops it. And Chance, we're not over yet, but it is getting dangerously close to done for Empire.
And look at who's it new though, it's Bance. He's the one inside the point, and you got ring control as well. Ultra, they have this set up initially, and even Cammy winning these gunfights inside the hill though. Bance trying to stay alive. It's 2 players right now coming in from full steps, and you, if you're Empire, you gotta go. You gotta start making moves. You got 15 seconds before your year is over.
Push, deeper, faster. You've got 10 seconds almost as the change happens. There's the flip. You've now got the hard point for Dallas Empire. 4 spree now for Shotzzy. Able to turn it into a 5. Oh, there it is. As Shotzzy doing everything he possibly can. And this map is far from over. You're over 200 points now, Dallas. You can get it done. That's 6 now. Big kills from Vivid to help out, not the 7th, but oh my word, Bance on the flank, big stuff indeed. Still, Dallas holding the point chance. It's not over yet. Krim's gonna keep it locked down, and my God, we're going the distance.
They're winning all of these gunfights. You got Toronto right now, the split spawns may be coming into effect, and Empire, do they make this read? Krim is turning for it, he knows the situation. 2 players stacked up in ring. Empire have to be perfect on this hold. Krim's got important gunfights, he's gonna lose it. Shotzzy now inside the hill, he's surrounded, come out with their hands up. Illy finds 2, Shotzzy gets the next one, and it's Illy versus Cammy inside of the hill, trying to buy his teammates time.
And it's a hero-on-hero fight, and Illy wins it! The hard point still in contest. Bance is going to get in there. How many more kills can Illy and Krim find? 45 seconds left in the point. Plenty of time for both of these maniacs to contest over, and it is far from over yet. We are witnessing a breakdown, friends. 10 seconds now for Dallas Empire. They've taken the lead. Ultra, you've got to go, and it's Cammy at the helm. Tim with a spear. He drives forward. Oh my! It's far from over. Here comes Krim. No! An open field. Bance, the foot race is on. 5 seconds for the win and counting. Here come the streaks. And oh my God, we go back again. The pendulum keeps swinging. It is a non-stop war on the point. And now, we got a game 5.
Could you have it any other way? You got a standoff between Insight and Shotzzy. Shotzzy gets the gunfight, the response is there, a couple trades coming through. Bance, he's looking for more.
Finds a second. Illy trying to pressure Cammy, but Cammy, oh my God, he finds that kill somehow. Shotzzy finds himself 2 more. 1v1, nades are there. It seems to be Shotzi's nemesis, and Bance versus Shotzzy now. Ring around a Rosie. Time, run, get the defuse.
The best left stick in the league finds the movement to stay alive and jukes him out at the final second. Just the gift, that extra 0.2 seconds.
That is the type of play that sets Shotzzy apart. Finds the big two and he delivers. And we'll take a second look, right? Illy, he falls down, but his teammate's there for the trades. There's number one, the Gunny for number two. And it's a good thing he was weak. And again, just that little dip, dive, and dodge. Right over to the side just to tie things up.